Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Not the most accurate pass. Right, Shevchenko.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Torres. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
It's Ronaldinho! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Messi. Rice, foot in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Shevchenko. And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe. Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. And he's forced to go back. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rice is offering a Rice smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Shot, surely! He's delivered all right! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Johor Darul Ta'zim have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for a runner. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Looking to play him in. And he's well positioned here. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fernando Torres takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Davids.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, really well played.
And it's Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lewandowski. Davids spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Oh no, what has happened here? Fernando Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but... Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And that has put paid. And Torres! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Johor Darul Tazim really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Johor Darul Tazim applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Beckham did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Chance for a shot! And another try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete... Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Half-time getting close now. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Johor Darul Tazim couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Davids. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Torres! And somehow he kept it out.
Johor Darul Tazim certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Johor Darul Tazim have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pavlovic concedes a free kick for that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Kamavinga. Now it's Lewandowski. Nesta. Messi. Pavlovic gets over and intercepts. And it's Fernando Torres. He's in a good position here. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for the shot! Rising over the bar. And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Stood up well to him there. Rice. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. Climbs up big! And he's managed to get rid.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Lewandowski. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pirlo strokes it back. Nesta for Messi. And Shevchenko! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Ferdinand makes the interception. Defending was strong and firm. Played out wide. Ball comes in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. And he welcomes it in. Rooney getting this one clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's run loose here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rice clears it away. And it's Ronaldinho.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's definitely not his best. Rice with the clearance. Ferdinand.
Johor Darul Tazim are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, nicely intercepted. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a goal kick. Messi. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pavlovic getting this one clear. He won't be happy with that one. Simons. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Plays a sharp little ball here, and it's Ronaldinho. The defender is not giving up on this. Now that looks a decent ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And he whips it in. Nice interception, well timed. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Pirlo. And here's Lewandowski. Davids powering forward here.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And he's worked it through. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he plays one through. Byrne goes on a run down the left wing. Now Christensen. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's gone for goal. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. No way through. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Tries to play it through. Simons. Leicester cuts it out. Threads one in. That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Christensen. And that is a little undercooked. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
He's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Rice. Kostic. In with the challenge. Throw in. He's got away. Ball comes in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Lewandowski. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Distributed tidily. Good read, needed to be. Danger averted for now. Pirlo. Ball played for Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Beckham. Kostic is there to clear. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quarter of an hour played. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's onside!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hit into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball, good take.
That will annoy them.
It's Lewandowski! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. Messi is onto this. Messi! Off the post! And he's there to get it away. Rice. And it's Fernando Torres.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Beckham. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a good ball out wide. Shevchenko takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that is expertly dealt with. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Played into space, spread neatly. That's going to go a long way. Half an hour played now. and claimed it back swiftly. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that's well seen too. Camavinga. And it's Fernando Torres. And Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga goes on a charge down the left. Rijkaard gets it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Torres.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He has found the way through, and it's played into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Defending was strong and firm. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played back in. Pavlovic kept his eye on it, and he's there. Look at this, Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. Torres! He's missed, but not by that far. Messi. Kostic gets over and intercepts. Pavlovic looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. He's found the way. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's managed to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? He scores! And this is getting better and better. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Beckham. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. Now it's Lewandowski. That's an excellent interception. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Time and again they are repelled. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now, can they get him away? This is good pressing, they're not sure. He's having a shot! Pirlo.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Now there's the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Messi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Climbs up big! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, and Messi! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Milan.
There could be trouble here. Alexander-Arnold shapes to shoot! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has ended up in no man's land. Chips it through. Rooney claims comfortably. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Johor Darul Tazim seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Crosses it into the area. Aims beyond the defence. Caught offside that time.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Now it's Lewandowski. Pavlovic makes the interception. Now he's got space here. Oh, super find. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Crossed into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, super ball! And the shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Simons. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Simons. And he's quick to snatch it back. Takes a shot! Now here's the delivery, punched away. Beckham. So what can they make of this? Taken back almost at once. Has a look and place it forward. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Now, what about this cross? Oh, smashing header! High and ultimately harmless. Nicely spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cross. Shot at goal! He scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Milan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that has not gone well. Deftly away. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
Added
di
time
recupero.
going up here, it's 3 minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Messi. And he's forced to go back. That pass has been well intercepted.
A lot of...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Shevchenko reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Great vision. Oh, good spread. Beckham with the cross. Terrific header. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Davids. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's crossed into the... Climbs up big! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And here's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but...
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Johor Tazim making an early change here.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Rulli. Tomori. Looking for the run. Played back in. Vinicius Junior! That comes as a mighty relief. Pavlovic is there and he can pick it up. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Camavinga, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Camavinga. Beckham, lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pirlo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely spread. Camavinga with the cross. Rijkaard tries to clear. Out to the right. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rice. Johor Darul Tazim looking to pass their way through. Tries to play it through. Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Torres. Distributed tidily. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get rid.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looks a good one. Oh, just skips past it, shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. Beckham with the short one. Nice defending, physical and effective.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Davids. Pass somewhat off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's there to belt it away. Nesta. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Messi looking to get on the end of this. And that has been cleared. Pavlovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's been shifted off it. And it's been played through. Now this could be a chance. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. And he was quick to react. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Beckham in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Van der Sar herring after the ball here. Cross to the back post. Davids. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Now can he find a finish? He can get that clear. Beckham has it in a wide position. He gets big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Pirlo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that is out of play. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Jikia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kamavinga. Nesta with the slide tackle there. And this is Messi. Rooney gets it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's just beyond his reach. Kamavinga. Can he get it through? And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 26, viene sostituito con il numero 11, Ronaldinho.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Milan have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Pavlovic cuts out the pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's fabulous. Deep cross. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And he has shown him a yellow card. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Out again for a throw-in. And it's Fernando Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jikia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Delivery from Mbappe. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Torres. And Torres! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross goes in there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a good ball. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckenbauer. Played out towards the right wing. Vinicius Junior. Johor Darul Tazim finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Messi, and reclaimed it in a trice. There's the shot! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He has a look up. Showing great feet there. Quality ball. That has not gone well. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's one-on-one! Oh, well played.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham goes short. Played into the box. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard. Chance, surely! There was plenty of power on that. Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's intervened well there. He won't be happy with that one. Pass somewhat off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cross in, looks like a good one. Has a look and plays it forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Knocks it into space. Camavinga looking to hit the byline here. Good read, needed to be.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just...
Tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's gone for goal! Oh, should have put that away. going to be disappointed with that. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stood up well to him there. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, that's it, chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. Milan find a position of real strength now. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. That is lovely. He has found the way through. Cleared away. Beckham. Messi. That's headed upfield. He's through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Alexander-Arnold goes long. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's going to be a goal kick.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
It's
di
a
recupero.
sharp little ball here. Nesta. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Great chance! Oh, that's a waste. And the number on the board is 3. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen.